Okay. Gotta move
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed.
some
It
sacks.
didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Oof.
I ask you,
That isn't half
who
heavy.
goes to a tavern
Oh.
stinking like that? A beggar, that's...
Yeah, I was talking about earlier about the Game Award nominees. And I'm expecting Expedition 33 to pretty much sweep most things other than direction, which will almost assuredly go to Death Stranding. But I'm really hoping that this game wins
Lord, if he can't get off his
RPG.
ass and work. Maybe he's got a bad bag. He's lazy.
And I'm not really sure the difference between indie game and independent game,
One there, babe.
but I do hope that Hades 2 wins one of those and Blueprints wins the other.
Remind me of those nomad
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Kirkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you?
Don't really care what's going on there. Henry's got to be a good boy and work off his debt.
You're no noble, just an ordinary big
Well,
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
I've had enough of your insults. Our men were slaughtered there.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I'll show you! Take that fucker out, damn it! Nice hit!
Hey! Now you fucked up!
Get him!
Spare him!
No, you don't.
man,
I'll hack
these
your ass off.
people have a lot of HP.
Take that fucker out, damn it! No, you don't.
That madman! Why did you do it?
Don't you circle around on me.
Come on, then!
I'm remembering how long and slow combat is at the start. Been mostly remembering combat at the end of the game, which is quite a bit faster.
No, you don't.
Zeig, was du drauf hast! Now you fucked up! Get him!
Why did he do it?
Hans is definitely holding his own against 4 or 5 people.
You'll kick the bucket, you shit! No, you don't! Now we'll...
There we go. I knew it eventually.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory. This is a bad dream. You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world. Still got nothing to say. Not worth the fucking effort, am I? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt. You still can't think of anything to say, eh? All right, have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Lord von Virgo!
Oh, shit.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Oof. A lot of text.
I suppose I really do need to
here.
find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you
It's about
stuck-up Lord of
time.
Perkstein.
Come here. Do you...
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
What do I have? That's better. Oh. Oh, I have belladonna. Nice. No nettle. I remember right, though, there's a bunch of nettle. Somewhere along here. Yeah, I don't want to pick it yet, though. It'll, well, if it's something about art, then no. I would say I'm not interested. But if it's something else, then sure. Game finally opens up, and now I can go live out my dream of being a blacksmith. Earlier, I found out by an accident that you can run over rabbits and it kills them. By run over, I mean literally like walk on them. He got stuck next to the tutorial lady's house as I walk past it. What's this guy doing?
Can't keep this quiet.
Messenger.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Well, if you ask me, you should man up and tell your master the truth.
No way! Might as well crawl into the pillory myself in that case.
And if I give you a thrashing...
At least I know you won't flay me to a bloody pulp. Will you?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
That was the face of a guy who was starting to regret his decision. Really? I could surrender. Come on, dude. He really wants the crap kicked out of him for this. All right, well. You all right?
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
I don't think I ran into that guy in my first playthrough. I don't think I ever went straight here. I don't remember what I did. Probably went running around exploring for a while. But I know what I want. And that's to make swords. Maple.
That's a fine maypole.
Where are you? Pliers.
Oh, nope. Where'd he go?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience would come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Till we meet again, Henry.
No, like I said, not interested
Go over
in
to the anvil and let's get started.
any art at the moment.
Furnace is
Craft.
cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. Try poking it around.
Gotta get through this tutorial. Actually, you don't?
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. Got it. Now heat up the whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
I didn't even remember that was part of the tutorial.
You can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
All right. Let's see. Since you won't take no for an answer.
Heat it up. You can't just stand there and gape at it. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of it. Now, so come over to the anvil.
Feels really good later on when
Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the
you can do it all in one go.
sparks. That's the stuff. Sparks are flying. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
It's also a little funny later on because he was talking about how the more you hammer it, the more it fits the shape. And some of them, like the axe that you make, is you just hammer it and it just spreads out into a perfect axe head.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Nope.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
I got my own bed. Need to get those sketches. Nope. I feel like I remember making axes a lot on my first playthrough. I think just because they take such little resources.
Christ almighty.
Man, you think I'd be better at keeping rhythm. I mean, it has been a long time, but I did do, was in percussion in high school in band. Apparently left me. See, not that hard to get it done in one go.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Not sure what that guard's deal is. Nice.
Maybe next time.
What? What is he talking about? Make one more axe. And then I'll make 4 horseshoes. Because, that's how many a horse needs. Though I feel like you probably don't always get all 4 done at once with a horse. Not quite the same as a car where you'd want either 2 or 4. Blacksmithing is one of those things that seems like it would be really cool to do in real life, but getting a setup going is, I feel like would be a pain. I actually did some very minor blacksmithing. I was in Boy Scouts and one of the camps I went to
This will be done in no time.
had a blacksmithing thing, which I think I made like a handle holder. Like one of the ones that you would like hold. Like put a candle in and you would like carry it around. Not impressive by any means, but hey, it was something. How do I give my perk points? Here we go. "16 available perk points." Wait, there we go. Take good care of your equipment and don't neglect anything. Damage 10% slower so you don't have to repair as often. That seems good. Repairs by craftsmen will be 20% cheaper. Armor that you repair will be quieter. Boots you repair yourself will be 20% less stamina to sprint. Remember this being good. Yup. Herbs, games, hides, and trophies for double the price. That seems good. Don't care about that. Not a lot I can get. Why do I have so many perk points? That doesn't seem right. I feel like I should have 7. Not however many that was. 12 plus however many. Oh, right, because you can spend them on combat too. Yep, that's necessary. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. Sure. Probably fighting multiple people a lot. Yep. Good stuff. Hopefully I remember to do this stuff in combat. Can't get those for some reason. Oh, I see. I was reading this wrong. On a general pool of perk points, it's how many perk points I have available from skills that have leveled up. Okay. Probably not going to use heavy weapons or pole arms much. Oh, charming. Henry's a charming lad. Yeah. Oh, of course. Better prices. Sure. Probably not going to thieve much, but always nice to have the option. Hey, back off. Yeah, I do think I got my craftsman skill to max, which I think is 30, before getting to the second area. I tend to do crafting stuff a lot in games. Like in Final Fantasy XIV, pretty much the first thing I do after completing the main story and expansion is level all my crafting and gatherers.
Looks like it's almost done. All finished.
I will say I have not, in this current expansion, try-harded the macros. In Endwalker, I always made my own macros, but not this time. This time I just looked online for them. A lot easier. So close.
Good. This won't take long now.
You know, doing crafting and stuff like this probably should be like the sweet spot for streaming. Because there's like nothing else going on, so I should be yapping. But instead, I just get so focused. Which is ironic, because I'm still not doing a very good job. But hey, it's
Halfway
relaxing.
there.
And of course that dog is there to remind me that Mutt's still missing. I have to go find him. I'm not gonna give up on these horseshoes. People of this village need them.
It's almost finished. Fine. Now to temper it.
What is this?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oops. Not paying attention for a second, and I overheated the metal. Probably doesn't matter too much for Horseshoe.
All right.
Eventually I get this back. But not yet.
That looks like it's almost done.
Okay. Oh, got this smithing stuff all done for now. What do I got? Weapons you forge will have excellent properties. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Trade.
What do you have for sale?
Offload a bunch of this stuff. Sell that. Sell these. Well, he doesn't want to buy all that junk from me. What a ripoff. How much can I... 3.5? Fine. Can't believe he only has 5. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Satisfied?
That sounds really interesting. Aye. I'm
Nice.
glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
My room. I guess I didn't need to do that. Because